What's up, guys? It is John from Side Hustle Experiment. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I really appreciate you being here. Today's video, I'm gonna go over the biggest mistake new sellers make on Amazon. And this comes from an idea that was sparked from an Instagram DM. The person was calling me an idiot because I don't know, he didn't like the answer to the question that I gave him. So, and it just really jolted in my head a lot of stuff and I get why he did it, and I am no longer talking to them, but it is what it is. But the point is, guys, when you first start selling on Amazon, and we're just gonna get into it, you have to focus on finding profitable products. So let's go over how this DM went. We're going back and forth. They're asking me all these questions about, you know, how much do I have to send in? What about this? What about that? How much is not gonna sell? How much just all these questions. And they were kind of like almost advanced questions. It wasn't like, should I buy this product or not? It was more like, how much waste is there gonna be? How do you reprice? How do you find a prep center? Like all these questions. And that's all good and great, but not in your first 90 days, probably first 6 months, okay? Maybe towards the 6 month mark, but you gotta be doing like 5K per month before you even start considering this kind of stuff. So basically he was getting really annoying, and I was like, he asked me a question, I was like, I don't know the answer. I actually don't track that metric. I don't find it important. And then they were just like, well, like, it is important. Like, tell me the answer. Or what would you estimate? So my response was, hey, listen, how many books have you sent to Amazon? And how many have you in inventory? They said not many. So my response was, hey, listen, I try to be nice to everyone. I want to help you guys. And this person took it the wrong way. But if they did take what I said to heart, it would help them greatly. Basically, I said, listen, don't worry about this. Don't worry about how many books are not going to sell or repricing them. Just worry about finding profitable books and selling them to Amazon. That's all you have to worry about. Because when you're buying them, you're going to have triggers set up. They'll most likely sell. There will be a percentage that won't sell, but that's not what you should be worried about right now. You should be worried about sending in profitable inventory. And then that prompted, you're an idiot if you don't care about this stuff. You don't respect your followers, this and that. But whatever, it doesn't bother me. I don't know, but that was my advice to him. And I get a lot of other questions like this. And I just really want to bring home the point that it's just super important, guys, to learn the basics. The basics, every big successful seller I know and talk to or DM with or text with or whatever, they all know the basics. Because without the basics, you can't do anything advanced. Like, it's literally impossible, because how are you supposed to do something advanced if you don't even understand the basics? So that would be my advice. If you're getting started your first 3 to 6 months, figure out how to find profitable inventory the first 90 days, all right? If you're doing OA and books, you know, OA especially, you should be able to get up to about 5K in sales per month. Then start looking at a repricer. Then think about a prep center. Then think about buying dymos and equipment and all that other stuff. Well, maybe a dymo would be a good investment. But if you don't have the money, like, you don't have to worry about that. Because another big component of this is if you're gonna hire a prep center or reprice and you don't even understand like how it works, like how to send inventory to Amazon, like how are you gonna track this stuff? What are your numbers? Like, you just need to get started, find profitable inventory, send it there, and then worry about the rest later. And I'm always happy to answer these questions. And, you know, I try my best to keep it level and be nice about it, but this person was just really pressing me. And I don't know, guys. Like, that's just how I feel about it. I know we all want to be 6 and 7 figure sellers and get there, but the way you get there is doing the basics, learning, going through the suck. The first 90 days to maybe first 3 to 6 months really suck. You're going to be gated and stuff. It's going to be difficult. You're not going to know what you're doing. You're going to be watching a ton of YouTube videos. You're not going to know what to do. Like, the best questions I get is like, hey, I've been selling for 3 or 4 months. Do you think I should get a repricer? Which one would you recommend? Then, yeah, let's talk about that. But if you didn't even get started, you don't have a seller account, like, don't be DMing people these types of questions, because you need to get started first. And that's something you need to do and take the initiative to do. And on a positive note, realize when you're going through this stuff and it's really tough, and it really sucks, just realize most people will quit probably within the first 3 to 6 months. A lot of people, I actually listened to a podcast today, shout out to the Buy Box Bandits, and they had a guest on. And, you know, and it's funny, we all think, oh, is Amazon gonna be over? When's the shoe gonna drop? Like, this isn't gonna be viable anymore. And it's true. I started selling 4 years ago, and every year it's the same conversation. Like, oh man, like, are we still gonna be able to sell on Amazon? Like, is it going away? And the answer is no. It's just gonna evolve and morph, and you're gonna have to do different things, maybe sell different products or change your business model if you still wanna sell on Amazon. But the gist of the story is it's still gonna be there. You just have to do different things. And the person they were interviewing was just basically like, the reason that will probably likely be there a lot and always is because people start and they quit. Pretty much. If you could get through the first year and a half, and still like have like a profitable business, you're off to a good start. I'm not saying you're gonna make it, you're gonna crush it, but if you get through that first year, you'll be in good shape for the future. So that is what I have for you today. A little ranty, but I just really need to get this point across to you guys that, you know, we all start at the beginning. It's important to kind of figure stuff out on your own in the beginning, meaning watching YouTube videos, don't worry about all this other crap that eventually you have to worry about. Just focus on selling profitable items, turning them over quickly, learning from your mistakes, and then eventually you'll be able to buy software and spend money on equipment and all that other stuff. But don't worry about it at the beginning. Just get started. Comment below, let me know what you think. If you disagree, let me know. I'm happy. I always like to hear what you guys have to say. Leave a comment, like the video, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.